Hey everybody, it's Shannon from Shannon Talks Yarn, and if you found my last video on my yarn stash organization, or if you are seeing this sometime in the future after I have uploaded this, welcome. And I am here to let you know that I had destroyed this room, but I have it put back together, and I'm hoping to offer you a little bit of encouragement and hope that despite how little space you might have, or as organizationally challenged as you are, that we can work and we can find something that works out. So if you're interested in seeing how I transform this closet and the rest of the room, please stick around. I'm so excited. Oh, I don't want to give you a sneak peek. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to show you first, but I think I'm going to show you the closet first. If you are new to my channel, I am an Iowa girl, and I live in an old farmhouse that was built around like 1900, 1905. So if you are familiar with older houses, you know we don't have a lot of storage space. We there just isn't closets, and the ones that are here are really funky. Like this one actually doesn't even have a door, and it is like walled off because it leads into a closet from another room. So totally weird, but that's the way it is. So it had these built-in shelves that were already here and a rod back here. And I just keep that lace curtain in front of it because I think it's pretty, and I just don't like seeing a lot of things that seem cluttered to me. So I keep that lace curtain up, and it's on a suspension rod. So if I want in here, I just pull the rod down and pop it back up when I want to. But if you saw my last video, you saw there were some totes that I have stacked in here, and I am still using the totes. That is still an integral part of this organizing system. And I can show you after I put them back in what it looks like, but that's just something I am going to have to deal with pulling them in and out when I want to access my closet. But it literally takes me like 20 seconds to pull out. So I am fine with that. And I'm looking at them right over here. I think I might do a video or a live or something where I kind of go through there, because mostly what's in these totes is whips. So things that I have been ignoring, or I mean, just projects I started and lost interest in. So I might do something where I kind of pull those out, and I can probably condense those further. But for right now, it's not causing me any problems. But I would kind of like to share what I have got going on in here. So I will turn this around so you can kind of see what all is going on. I think I'll go ahead and start out here on the floor. And it is the middle of the day when I'm filming this, and I've got all the lights on, but I did try to bring my ring light in here. So if the light gets a little funky, I will apologize for that, but do my best. So at the very bottom, I have a bunch of skeins of a plain white, probably 2 or 3 weight yarn that I was gifted. And it's probably like a baby blanket type of project. So those are just going to be down there for now, because I think I've got 12 or 18 of them. Over here on the left side, I put the cuddly one, the big jumbo weight yarn, and I had a random skein of that Sherpa yarn. So I stuck that there, and I put all of the big twist classics in this little cubby right there. And then I had 3 of these Ogo Super Savers that I put in right there. So let's go ahead and walk up. This is a little bit more of my premium section. I have got alpaca yarns, and you did see these in my last video, and I have not changed these since then. So different categories there. I am very happy with how that turned out. I do have my Swift and yarn baller in this bag hanging there. I have a whip right here, and I have not really done much with this little storage area, which I do need to do, but it's not causing me any problems. So at the very top, I have 2 blanket yarns that are Ogos, and I also put in this bag right here, it was the, whoop, I'm not going to do that. It was the blanket yarns that I originally had over here with the bulkies. So they are in that sack. And what I did was, this is actually a belt hanger, but I have 4 of the Ogo halos hanging on that, because those are ones where there's only 2 of them. I don't have a whole bunch of them. So they worked there, and I was trying to utilize some of this excess space. So if we go down, those are just some fun yarns I have there. And then I put these boucle yarns in this general area. So those are there. And go down a little further. These are just ones where I had multiples and they fit in there. So no real rhyme or reason. I've got big twist value, must be merino, just like I said, randoms. And I did go ahead and stack some of them on the sides, as you can see, but I grouped them into those laundry bags to help them stay a little bit better and stack up a little bit nicer. Like this one, I just put more baby yarns kind of going up there, some random cakes. And then these were like big twist value or super saver right in there, some other super savers. So it helps them stay, because I did try to get in and rearrange a little bit of I wanted this boucle up here and it was down there, and I have to have these in bags for them to stay and not fall behind. So, which worked out great because I do have a bunch of the bags still left. So nothing has been done with this top shelf yet. Like I said, pillow form, some of my daughter's stuff from when she was a kid, and for now that's just fine. You saw how this was with the tote of the pounds and the monster balls, and then you did see this as well. So this was my bulky number 5s, and I did have one mesh bag full of some additional bulky 5s, but otherwise I've just got those other pounds of yarn. And I did also put that little yarn butler thing that I got from Hobby Lobby sale. And you should have seen this in my last video. So this is going to be all the Breathe Deeps. This is all my cottons. And then this is a tote of Christmas yarn. This is a bunch of red yarn that I believe to be, I love this yarn, that I got from a relative. I did show that in a haul of a live. At this point, if I'm filming this, it's the only live I've ever done. I bought this Christmas yarn here from Hirschner's. This is the older Afghan yarn that is very scratchy, but I got a great deal because these were like 90 cents a piece, and I will be pairing it with this very soft. I love this. I love this yarn for a different project. So, and then those couple winter cakes. So kind of a Christmas winter theme going on here. Now this next row next shelf, I did try to utilize as much of my bags as possible here too. I have a bunch of this stuff. It's very similar to Karen's Simply Soft, but it is from the Spin Right Factory outlet, and it is called Tent Sail Worsted. So I got a boatload of that and left those in the original bags. But yeah, just kind of made sure to put, if they were the same yarn, to put them in together. Sorry about that camera angle there. And no, there isn't a real rhyme or reason to this, but I can pretty much see what everything is. So I'm not too worried about it. And then down here, I have those Sweet Divinities, the basic stitch, and then this gold that some of it is Super Saver, and some of it I believe is I Love This Yarn. Again, that came from my relative. Got a bag of some of the old Hirschner's yarns back there, and then this one with random skeins in it. Down here, I went ahead and put the remaining Ogos I have. You can kind of see in there how those worked out, and that'll be just fine to pull out. I always have like a bubbly water, but this is from Aldi. Let me know if you have Aldi in your area and if you love it as much as I do. But yeah, so here it is. This is my primary yarn storage, and I am super, super psyched about it. But I actually have more to show you, and it involves more of the haul, my Hobby Lobby haul. All right, my totes are put back in here. So this is what I am super excited about because number one, I really loved all the yarn that I had gotten with the annual sale, and I love the colors. But I said in my last video, this is a spare room, but I really only have people stay in here once or twice a year. So it is primarily my yarn room, and it has good light in here. Right now I don't have the ring light pointed at me. Like, I feel like this is, I don't, in my videos, I don't know how to edit like the lighting and stuff. So I need good lighting. So I feel like this provides a lot of natural light. The windows are east facing, and I'm pretty happy with this room. So let me show you. I tried to set this up where I would have a few different places that I could sit in this room and still have some yarn without it like totally taking over. So if I want to sit over here, I have got some of my favorite yarns, nice neutral colors just right over here. And if I do have company, this little basket is not going to be intrusive or anything in the way. So super excited. I've got this cute little yarny spot to record in. I can also talk to you from right here with my cute little basket of yarn. And again, I can change out what yarn is in here. I can throw it in the closet if I have guests. I can also talk to you from right here. And I have my cute little basket here. In this basket, I have like this little clicker for the light, and I had also stored my microphone and the little piece that goes in my phone right in here, so it's handy for filming. And I just love weird old brass things, so that's why this is in here. And if I move this in this box, I did move and put in a bunch, again, just another weird vintage find, but I put in a bunch of hooks in here and some yarn needles and just all of that good stuff that I didn't have like a super great spot for. I had a lot of this stuff in that mesh bag in my closet that hangs up, and you know, it's kind of annoying to have to dig around. So this will be easier to dig around, even though I'm still digging. So that is super handy. I'm very excited about. I really doubt I will do any filming down here in this little nightstand corner, but I did put my Super Saver brush in here, and I also put these Woolies Wow down here, and I had 3 of those that I got at the Hobby Lobby sale, and just put them in this little Dollar Tree. It's like a paper file bin, but I like that I can slide it in and out and they don't have to be on the floor. So that's more yarn storage. Like I said, I doubt I will be filming. I can't think of a single time that this would make sense to record here, but it is still good storage. I did kind of take over this bookshelf right here. This is just a bunch of random stuff. I do have all my like Lord of the Rings and Hobbit books I did keep up here, but I put all of this cotton here that I loved so much, and I love the colors on there. And in my tiny little chair, I put a couple of that Yarntopias up there, and again, I can switch that out. Like a little cake would look awful cute sitting on there, just whatever I really feel like. And then you really can't see it, but I did put the Sugar Wheel Cottons down on this next shelf here, and then just a bunch of random books that I couldn't fit on the outside bookshelf. And then down here, I do also have some more like the cotton and linen and some soft and sleek that again, I just put in one of the little Dollar Tree baskets so I could slide it out and it wouldn't get put on the floor. So but I just thought this would be kind of another little cozy type nook where if we want to talk about yarn, there's the yarn, you know what kind of channel you're getting into. Here's a better look at, you can find these little chairs. I mean, you can find them at vintage places, but I have been able to thrift all mine for like $3 and under. So if that's something you're looking for, just keep an eye out. It's silly, but that is who I am. So I love, like 70s weird stuff. So yeah, you'll probably see more of that on this channel. But yeah, here we go. Here are all of these cottons, the Pima Supremas. Yeah, I just put those in there. And again, as I use these or whatever, I can change those. And then yeah, all the sugar wheel cottons fit in there pretty good. And then, like I said, right down here, just the few, yeah, these few right here that I just thought I'll just stick them right there. And then I did put these baskets with all of my temperature blanket goodies in there. So, as time goes on, this is not going to be like a long-term solution as my blanket becomes ginormous, but I can definitely still keep all of the little balls of yarn in here. I will link to my temperature blanket playlist that I've started, but it's probably going to be another couple months before you get an update because I'm a little behind. Um, and all my winter months, like, were pretty much identical. Like, they literally, all through March was pretty much all the same, January, February, March. So I don't know, it just seemed very boring. But I do absolutely love this new Hirschner's Afghan yarn. You can see the label has those little loops on it. And this stuff is soft. I love it. So, and again, if somebody comes over, I can easily put these in the closet. But let's go ahead and look at the part I'm most excited about. Here's what I'm most excited about. This little nook I created right here. So I'm hoping to be able to come to you from this spot a little more often. And yeah, I'm super, super excited about it. Now, I do have plans for this yarn that I wanted to use up fairly quickly, so I will get to change that out. I just had the three skeins of Lazy Days, but those fit so cute in there. And then I have this like antique vanity, and I don't get ready at it or anything, but I love it. But like I said, I wasn't doing anything with it. So I did try to create a little bit of my version of a yarn wall. So, I don't have the extra storage room for like a yarn wall. So I'm very, very happy with this. And I was able to use the dollar store bins that I had gotten, Dollar Tree. And yeah, let me show you a little bit more. The one bad thing about the vanity is that there's my reflection. So I'm probably not going to be like having it tilted too much at that. But let me turn you around and I'll show you the yarn that I've got sitting in here. All right, so I have all these yarn bees right here, and this was the Soft and Sleek Super Bulky. I've got some respun up here. That's just one of my favorite colors, and some Heartland. Both the Heartland and the Respun came from my friend Kristen at Kristen Crochet. So she knows my yarn taste exactly. There's my Huga Charm I'm working on the sweater collab with. And these were all of those. It's like the Yarn Bee equivalent of Simply Soft. What is it? So Soft. So I got those at the sale. I got this cake actually from Erin at Crafty Kitty, and a couple other cakes. I've got some pom-poms there that I've got, and more of my clearance yarn, and a couple little stitch markers as well. But I am quite pleased at how that turned out. So yeah, we're super high tech here at Shannon Talks Yarn. Um, but yeah, I absolutely love this, and I don't think it's too intrusive in the room. I think that, again, if someone's coming and they're actually spending the night at my house, they probably know about my channel and my yarn addiction. So, but if needed be, I could easily put that in the closet. But yeah, so I'll pan out here a little bit more. And yeah, I just bring this chair in from the hallway when I want to film. And I put a little tray. I have some large whips, like a large blanket down under the vanity. So I just put that tray there to kind of make it, I don't know, not seem like it would look like dirty laundry or something. But I will go ahead and turn around here so you can see. Like I said, this is a full-size bed, so this is a very um, small, small room. I've got what, maybe 2 feet or a foot and a half on each side of the bed right there. And then, yeah, my yarn closet. I could not be happier with how this turned out. And even if I wasn't filming in this room, I think I would still be tempted to do this. I don't know. I guess I don't think it's any more ridiculous than anything else and any of the rest of us who love yarn. So let me know what you think. Am I completely nuts or did I do a good job? I guess the verdict is still out. But I guess even if the internet thinks I'm nuts, I'm still leaving it like this because I really like it. Uh, I hope you do too. Like I said, I hope this helps if you are struggling with organization because this did not come easy. I had to put things in totes, take them out of totes, put other things in totes to really see what worked. And I feel like I have failed so many times organizing every part of my house, but because I'm trying to go off of somebody else's system, um, and I just had to work with something that worked with my brain. And, for me, if I put all my cotton in one tote and all my Christmas stuff together and it's all on the same shelf, I'm fine with that. And in my mind, that works. For somebody else, that might drive them crazy because I have um, like bulky weight with two weight. So, you just got to find a system that works for you. And to me, I want it to be very pretty and I want the chaos kind of behind the curtain so I don't have to see it. I want to thank you for following along with me on this journey. And I do have a video that will be playing up here that you can check out that YouTube thinks you will like. And any of the other videos I will have like linked either up top and down in the description if I did mention them in this video. And again, if you have questions, comments, any of the like, please leave them below and I will get back to you because as always, guys, thank you so much for talking yarn with me.